Finally, Mr. Hustle has come back to YouTube. Yo, Mr. Hustle here. Today we're covering DoorDash Shop and Deliver orders. I'll be showing you how to properly do shop and deliver orders, my review of my experience with these type of orders, and finally some tips and advice for when taking these orders. I have my red card here. You could use a physical or a digital red card to pay for the orders. When you first accept the order, I recommend you look at all the items in the order before you start shopping, just to plan out your shop a little bit. You're going to want to get the cold items last, like ice cream and meats, so the ice cream doesn't melt or the meats don't go bad. Now the app does show aisle locations for most items. Some items even have pictures. You could take pictures of the item locations if you want to help other dashers. Some items do have no location, so you'll have to find them yourself. Don't be afraid to ask an employee for help finding an item. That's come in clutch for me multiple times. After you scan an item, if the barcode is correct, it'll move to the completed section. If the barcode's incorrect, you'll be notified that this may be the incorrect item. Sometimes barcodes change, and even when you have the correct item, it'll pop up as potentially wrong. So then it'll ask you to take a picture of the item to make sure it's correct to proceed in that situation. Also, make sure you check the expiration dates when getting things like milk and meats and stuff like that for the customer. You don't want to deliver any expired food, could lead to bad ratings. If an item's out of stock, you click unavailable in the app and you could send DoorDash's pre-made message to the customer to notify them and to see if they'd like to get something else instead. For this order, DoorDash recommended another size of the Oreos, so I got that instead. I sent that over to the customer and they didn't have any issues with that. Some customers have pre-selected substitutions, so if something's out of stock, once you click out of stock, you'll be able to see the customer's approved substitutions, and you could pick from that list or look for that item if there's only one item. You could always refund an item if something's out of stock and you can't get a hold of the customer. You normally want to wait about 5 minutes or give the customer a call before checkout before you refund any items. Now for checkout, you're going to want to follow the prompts in the app. You will have to check out like a normal customer, so you could go to one of the cashiers or go to self-checkout. Then you'll use your red card to pay, or you could use your digital red card on your digital wallet, or you could pay using your own cash and then request to be reimbursed by DoorDash. You get the red card from DoorDash, they'll send it to you in the mail, or you could set it up through the app. After you check out, DoorDash will ask you to take a picture of the receipt, and then they'll let you know if you are going to discard the receipt or put it in the bag for the customer. Make sure you're checking the prompts so you know what to do with the receipt. It does vary by order. Then you'll head out for delivery, and it'll be just like food delivery. You'll see the customer's notes and how they'd like it delivered, leave at door or meet at door, and any specific instructions. Make sure you take a look at those. Alright, so now my review of the mode is, it is a good mode when done properly. It's a great way to make extra money. I've actually made over $40 in 1 hour doing these type of orders, but that's not very common. You have to be smart about which orders you take and which stores you shop at. It's nice to be able to take a break from the food delivery and get out your car and shop and walk around for a little while. It does get a little claustrophobic being in the car delivering all day. Now the app could be improved when substituting items. It's much more limited than the Shipped app when substituting items. I have heard it's better than Instacart's though. So now I'm going to share some expert tips and what to look for. You're going to want to look for high pay, low miles and low item count orders. For example, you're going to want to look for $15 pay, 5 items, 2.5 miles. That'd be a very good order. Make sure you separate items while shopping if you're doing multiple orders. Always keep it simple and professional when communicating with customers. If something is out of stock, you can send pictures of potential substitutions just to give the customer an idea of other options. I think I touched on this earlier, but if the customer doesn't respond, it's best to refund the item. You don't want to get them something that they don't want. Could lead to bad ratings. You can always cancel the order if you feel uncomfortable or if you feel like it's no longer worth your time and effort or worth it for the pay. My pro tip would be to take small item count orders until you get familiar with the app, doing these type of orders, and the stores you're shopping at. Alright, so if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Hope you're having a blessed day. Take care and good luck out there. See you next time. Oh.